Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneur moms who are engaging in content marketing so that they can drive traffic to their business in order to do business. Now, because so many of my students working their Instagram business accounts come to me and say, hey Stacey, I'm not having much luck on Instagram with my content marketing. My customers aren't finding me. I made this video to explain how to find your customers on Instagram because their customers are likely on Instagram and people love to binge on content from businesses, shop and buy from businesses they find on Instagram. So you've likely got to find your customers first and see how to create the digital breadcrumbs necessary to leave out on the platform so that they can in turn find you. I've got the strategy to help not just my students, but you too, mama. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get real world help that entrepreneur moms like you need to succeed when you're marketing your business online and through social media today. You know what's going to give you a great head start on finding your customers on Instagram? Watching my recent video, why your Instagram hashtag strategy stinks. And those tips are important foundational ones that I really think you need to implement immediately because that'll actually help you put the digital breadcrumbs out for your customers to find your business and its products and or services when they're not even looking for you or your business because they don't even know you exist yet. That video is a great companion to this one, so be sure when you're done watching this video that you check that other video out. Anyway, on with the show. Step 1, know what hashtags they crush on. Look, if you understand your customers well enough, you know what content they like to binge on when they're hanging out on Instagram. It's content that has everything to do with the intersecting interest that would connect them by proxy, given what they're interested in with a business like yours. What content are they binging on that has to do with a desire that they want fulfilled, a need that they have, and or a problem that they need solved, like now? Because the hashtags that are associated with those needs and or desires are going to be attached to the content that they're searching for in order to obsessively binge on content that's connected to the needs, desires, problems, and solutions and or satisfactions that they're interested in. Know the intersecting interest, and you'll know how to find your customers on Instagram. If you need additional help understanding what an intersecting interest is, the way I teach my students about it, you should check out a video I did entitled Blow Up Your Instagram with this hashtag strategy. It'll help you wrap your arms around this concept because it's important. In the meantime, step 2, creep some serious hashtags. By now, you know that people can follow hashtags and not just accounts, right? If you know what hashtags are attached to your customers or ideal customers' intersecting interest, then you'll know what hashtags you should be following too. But don't just follow them. You want to take a good look at the content that gets indexed for search on the Instagram platform via those hashtags. I would create a table or a sheet or a doc, whatever works for you, just work it. And then as I'm looking at the content, I'd see who is actually commenting on that content, who's engaging with it, because those people are obviously sufficiently influenced by the content to even make an effort in the first place as to engage with it. So they might very well be ideal customers or members of your niche. So read the comments, see if you've got someone who's hot for that particular product, that particular content, what have you, and then you need to track these commenters and then go to their profiles to see what they're all about. Do they appear to be members of your niche? If you've studied your niche sufficiently, you should be able to make an educated guess as to whether these folks are likely ideal customers of yours or not. Now, mind you, some profiles on Instagram are private, so you might not be able to see much of anything at times, but don't let that deter you. Lots of people do not have private accounts for a variety of reasons, so there's plenty of other ideal customer fish out in the Instagram sea, if you will. But if you know the intersecting interest that connects ideal customers to your business and its products and or services, then you'll know the hashtags they're crushing on or searching on. Then you'll follow those hashtags and creep them on the regular, like at least once a week, and see what new content has been published that's indexed on the platform for search using those hashtags, and of course, see what your competition is doing in terms of content marketing. Don't rip them off, but you could get some nice inspiration for your own content creation and optimization that way. But the point is, you can keep adding more potential ideal customers to your table or sheet or what have you. That's how to find your customers on Instagram for sure. But then what do you do once you've found people who, more likely than not, fit the bill of your niche? Step 3, follow and be friendly. I break the ice after following them. You may automatically get followed back by them, which is super and hardly unusual, okay? But then I'd send them a DM or a direct message on Instagram, introducing yourself and complimenting them on their awesome profile. Perhaps you may have gone and interacted with some of their content. A good idea, they're likely to reciprocate. Be sure that you're authentic, not copy and paste in your approach. Don't come on too strong, just be friendly and complimentary, and be a bit detailed about at least one or two of the pieces of content that you liked, commented on, and so forth before you send that DM. They may very well send you a DM back, which is great. And believe it or not, I've had quite a few students of mine get sales not long after the first conversation volley back and forth in the DMs. If nothing else, be sure to let your new Instagram networking contact know the next time you publish a sweet piece of Instagram content, like an IGTV video where you're talking about the intersecting interest that they've got. If you sell hiking gear and they like hiking, your IGTV video could be about your most recent hiking trip, starring you wearing and or using your gear and explaining how your gear helped make the experience next level. You know that'll likely pique their interest and even bring you a sale, right? At the very least, they'll respect the fact that you're a business owner who gets them and what they're into. And that'll increase the KLT factor or the know, like, and trust factor so that over time they may very well buy from you because they know, like, and trust your brand and what it has to offer. Even if it takes you a while to digitally woo them. No, do not just go for the jugular after you've just met and ask for a sale. Instead, do what I've said, and even during the next DM conversation volley you put out, send them a link to that IGTV video. Or share that you put out a carousel post that's got 10 tips to help them out with their next hiking trip, and so on. That's not just how to find your customers on Instagram, it's how to sow the seeds of trust to reap the harvest of a sale and a loyal customer too. Now, if you're like, I wouldn't have thought to do any of this, or never would have thought it would have worked, wow, there's so very much to Instagram that I thought I knew, but now I realize I don't even know what I don't know. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad you found this channel. And now I'm going to point you towards a link in the show notes below to information about my Instagram deep dive course just for entrepreneurs like yourself. And it's called Socialgram Shortcut. Lack of business success isn't a matter of Instagram being saturated. It's all about knowing how to play the gram game the right way. I'm here to help you make the most of Instagram. So that's why I have a whole series going on that will cover Instagram and Instagram Reels content marketing. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and select all so that you can follow along with this entire YouTube series that I've got to offer you. In the meantime, while you're waiting for that video, be sure to check out these two awesome videos as well, because they'll teach you great content marketing strategies. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot when you do that. And of course, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.